tarot cards. For those of you joining me on Instagram, you will not be able to see the cards. If you want to see the cards, you got to come on over to YouTube. All right. And thank you, everyone, for sending me love for the babies. They are doing well. And I want to say a special thank you, hang on one second, to Laura T. for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Super chats and super stickers are ways you can show your support for this channel. You can also support this channel by subscribing and make sure you hit the bell, by liking this video, and by sharing this channel with the people you think will enjoy it. Now, you may have noticed that I now have all of our September classes up. By your request, we now have 2 tarot meetups, Global Tarot Circle and the YouTube Tarot Meetup. And we did that during the worst of the pandemic. And people have been missing it, so we're going to do it some more, along with classes and a members-only live stream. All right, and special shout out to all of the members today. We really appreciate you and your support of this channel. However, membership, super chats, and super stickers do not jump the line. I will take the requests in the order in which I see them. Starting with Amber A. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what we got here. This is not the easiest deck to shuffle, but there we go. All right. Amber A, how was your week? The Queen of Wands. I think you had a decent week. I think you may have had some fun. I think you may have had an opportunity to be creative. I think you might have learned some things and grown. You know, the Queen of Wands can be very intuitive. You might have used your intuition, but also very creative. And hopefully those are things you did and learned and used over the course of this week. The next request I see is Nalini. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using the members only emojis. Okay, so we're going to do you and Brad. So card on Monday was the Empress. I'm starting with you, Nalini. Your card on Monday was the Empress. And we end the week with the High Priestess. Isn't that interesting? Sort of right next to each other. And I think basically, Nalini, you are really working on yourself and your journey and what you're doing and what you're all about. You are finding your balance. You are finding your truth. You are doing a very good job, and you did a very good job this week. When we look at Brad, so Brad started with the 10 of Wands reversed. So Brad, your wrap-up card. Oh my gosh, you both got the same card. You saw me shuffle. Oh no, wait a minute. This was Amber's card, not Nalini's. Sorry. But it's still interesting, right, for you, Brad? You started with the 10 of Wands and you end up with the Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Wands was reversed. So what does that say for this week? I think you are really doing your best to, sort of find your own energy, to figure out sort of who you are, what is your creativity, what are your passions, what matters to you, but also to be really respectful of Nalini's journey and helping her with that. So that's a great thing. And for those of you joining me on Instagram, this is a simulcast with my YouTube channel. If you want to be able to see the cards and interact with me more directly, come on over to my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudette Tarot on YouTube. But you can also ask for a card here. Every Friday, I come on generally at noon, and I do single cards for all who ask to wrap up your week. It's an interesting way to use tarot to look to the past, which is something we do a lot of, but to look at this, very recent past, just these past 5 days. What did you do? What did you learn? How does that all help you go forward? It's an interesting practice. So you may request a card here on Instagram, or come on over and join me on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudette Tarot on YouTube. All right. Bianca Tarot, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you. Happy Friday to you. How do we wrap up your week, Bianca? With the Two of Wands. So I feel like this week, Bianca, you really started thinking about what you want to manifest in your life, where you want to go, what you want to do, how you're going to do it. Obviously, that's not just 1 week worth of thought, right? You're moving yourself forward with that. And as you go forward, you are going to work very hard to manifest these things. But I think you might have gotten a good insight or a good idea. In order to move forward and get to where you want to go. Very good. All right. Teresa C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Monday before finals was the Devil reversed. I suggested that finals would go well. Lucky that Devil was reversed. All went well, just like you said. Congratulations. That's fabulous. So, let's see what we see in the cards. Let's see what we see in the cards. Yes, indeed. 8 of Cups. There you are, walking away from the semester, walking away from finals, knowing that you did well, knowing that, none of this is easy, Teresa. You are on a hard path now that will make your life easier later, and you know that. So congratulations, well done. Okay, the Empath on Instagram, a card for you most certainly. Most certainly. Here we go. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, look at you. You also got the Two of Wands. So I feel like this week for you was very much about setting your goals, using your energy to manifest what you want in life. Maybe you're not seeing all of those results yet, but I think you can and do have faith that those things are going to come forward for you. It's all about setting yourself in the right direction, and I think you really worked on that this week, so well done. All right. Hey, Mixuear, Michelle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Wrapping up your week, the Seven of Swords. So, my friend, I feel like you are doing some things and making some changes where you're not really trusting yourself, or where you're so far out of your comfort zone that you're not really sure if you're doing the right thing. And it's okay to question yourself, but only to a point, if you've checked all your boxes, you have to recognize that internal questioning is not coming from a place that helps you. It's coming from a place that makes you weaker. So consider that. To Empath, most definitely did do that. Thanks for the extra clarity. My pleasure. Thanks for being here. All right. Jake Tay, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Wheel of Fortune. Look at you. And when it presents in its upright state, I do see it as a lucky thing, like maybe some things really did go your way this week, and maybe that was good. But on the other hand, with the Wheel of Fortune, there can be a lot of ups and downs. And so you may have experienced that this week, or this week you may have been thinking about the ups and downs in your life in general, and either how to smooth that out or how to ride with that in a way that doesn't pull you down too much. It's an interesting thing to think about. Hey, Betty Fleischer, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday's card was the Eight of Wands. Let's see where we're at today. Look at you, Six of Cups. And, I think you are spending time sort of thinking about the past, healing from the past, healing from grief for those you have lost, but also remembering who you are. I love to think about this card in terms of remember who you are. Remember your core. Remember your strength. Remember your goals. And no matter where we're at in life, no matter how long it has been since we were children, we are still that person. Remember that. And I think you did some of that this week. And that's a great thing. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, so nice to see you. Monday, you had the Two of Wands. That's been a popular card here today. Here we go. Starting with Monday, the Two of Wands, and now strength. And I feel like with this, it seems like you came up with some ideas and you found your strength to move forward with those ideas, to trust yourself, to trust the universe, to trust the process. And that's a good thing. And it's a good reminder for you going forward to be in that place of trust. That is from whence your strength shall come. Hey, Smile Soul 20, my good friend. I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for being here. Here is a card for the wrap-up for you. All right. Here's a card for the wrap-up for you. Wow, there's that Two of Wands again. Was this like the week of manifestation for all of us? It would make sense just where we're at in August, that it's sort of our nature, since for so many years we did the back to school thing, at least many of us did, that at this time of year, mid-August, we start to set our goals. Think about what we want to do. Now summer is coming to an end, what we're going to do going forward. So it makes sense that this card would come up a lot, and it's come up for you, Smile Soul 20. So for you, I think this week, and I wonder what happened with your bicycle this week. Did you buy a new bike? Did you get your bike fixed? What'd you do? But I feel like this week you definitely spent some time thinking about your goals, cementing within your mind and your heart your goals. Even though it is hard to reach those goals, you are on your way and you're working to do it, and it's important that you know that. Hey, Robin Renee, I saw you over there on Instagram. Thanks for coming on over here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You got the Queen of Swords on Monday, because, girl, you are the Queen. And you are the Queen of Swords there working on your PhD. You know what you're doing. Let's see how we end the week. The Magician. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You are, and I often see the Magician having to do with schooling as the Queen of Wands. So the real focus, no matter where you are, what you're doing, the real focus until you meet the goal, you're going to keep on fighting this battle until the battle's won. And working on getting this degree is the thing. And you are on it. You have the tools, the skills, the abilities. You might have thought of something or done something or learned something this week that does move you forward or help you forward. And that's a beautiful thing too. So well done refocusing after vacation. Hey, Febborn, so you started the week with the Two of Wands, so you are ahead of the trend. Thanks for being here and thanks for being a member here. Here is the wrap-up for you. The Page of Swords. Girl, get back to your writing. Think about what you want to do with your writing, and I think you might have done some of that this week. Thinking about remembering the youthful part of yourself, remembering the communicative part of yourself, remembering that you are always a student and always learning, and thinking about how you're going to move forward with all of that. So this week, I think there may have been a refocusing also with that Two of Wands on thinking about your goals and how you're going to move forward with them, especially as a writer. And remembering that although you're older than you used to be, you can find your youthful self. And I want to say thank you. I got a couple of people to say thank you. Oh my gosh, I've got a few people to say thank you to. I'm behind on my thank yous. Okay, first of all, thank you to Clumsy Clairvoyance for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Secondly, Caroline McLaughlin for the super sticker. So appreciate that. And Katie Kondo for the super sticker. So appreciate that. I really appreciate all of you, including Laura T. at the beginning, for helping out with super chats and super stickers. And don't let me make you think that it's a chore to thank you. I love being able to thank you. Thank you for letting me thank you. Thank you for your support. Hey, Tarot and Stars, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I know you're a new member over here on YouTube. I am simulcasting on Instagram while I am live on YouTube. All right, here we go. Now I have to scroll back. Okay. Ask Zuri. Nice to see you, Zuri. Thanks for being here. I know with your other account, Yacht Zuri Shop, you are a member here, and I do appreciate that. Here is a card for you. The King of Pentacles. Girl, you are really crushing it. Working on all the things. You know, you do so many different things, right? You do readings, you have subscription boxes, you make soaps and bath bombs and all of this amazing stuff. You work with crystals, and you have an amazing collection of crystals that you share with us and sell to us. And you come on all of these different platforms live to show us what you got going on. Amazing. And this week, I think you did a lot of really great work to share all of that with us. This card is saying, very well done. Kim K, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Grandkids are well, although my understanding is they kept their parents up pretty much all night. So they're doing their jobs. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, Kim, and thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for you. The Five of Wands. So Kim, I am wondering if this week was a little bit tough for you. If you had some conflict, some decision making, some interpersonal issues that were hard, but also if you are trying to move yourself forward in some way, in business, in creativity, something of that nature. You actually did succeed in moving yourself forward. If you are in a place that feels uncomfortable, you just have to sit with that for a minute. It will soon move forward in a positive way, really. All right, Maya Starbucks, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. You got the Three of Swords, and I told you to do some extra self-care. So you bought yourself a brand new saddle for you and your 3 horses. Well done. That's good self-care. Very well done. Here is a card for you, Maya. The Eight of Pentacles. Well, you also learned a lot this week, and you got a lot done this week. You took care of yourself and a lot of other things, and just got it done, you know, pretty easy breezy. So very well done. Now have a good weekend and go riding. All right, Marion Newberry, so nice to see you. Chaos today. Monday, you had the Ten of Pentacles, which did not predict chaos, but nonetheless, chaos is there with you now. I used to know a dog named Chaos, but I don't think that dog is there with you now. All right, so Monday was the Ten of Pentacles. Today, Marion, and thank you so much for being a member, Marion. We appreciate you. Knight of Swords reversed. You know, I feel like somewhere, somehow, your voice is not being heard. You are not being treated with respect. Maybe you're not treating yourself with respect. Maybe someone's not treating you with respect. Maybe someone's not hearing what you have to say. Don't let that crowd in your energy. Don't let any of this chaos cause you to keep from being who you are and keep from moving forward. You may need to fight for your voice. You may need to fight for your seat at the table. You just may need to fight to know your own truth and run with that. Hello, Gemini Sun. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like this was a bit of a tough week for you. I feel like there are some things that did not go the way you wanted them to. There are some maybe things that are not going the way you want them to, and you're sort of worried about how you're going to make things work, how you're going to put things together. You have the creativity to solve any problem and find any solution. So look for your solutions. Use your creativity. Deal with, whatever has not gone your way. Obviously, that's part of the journey. But know that you are and can move forward in a positive way. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for the members-only emojis. You had the High Priestess on Monday, and I said needed to focus on balance and serenity in your heart, and it was a difficult week, but you made it. All right, let's see what we see in the cards now. The Chariot Reversed, yeah. You need to take a pause as quickly as possible. You need to refresh, renew, do something nice for you, heal from the week before you have to be back at it. And recognize, there may be someone or something getting in your way. Don't you get in your own way. That's really the important thing. Don't get in your own way. All right. Okay, and at this point, I am going to say goodbye to my friends on Instagram. And again, if you want to see what happens, continue the conversation, see the cards, come on over, join me on my YouTube channel, Christiana Gaudet Tarot, where I am live doing readings 4 times a week and doing classes and meetups 6 times a week. No, sorry, 6 times a month. Anyway, wish it was 6 times a week. Anyway, come join me. Thanks so much. All right, here we are. And I have to say thank you to Maya. Maya, thank you so much for the super chat. You painted lots of rocks. Well, that's cool. All right, very good. Okay, now let me go back. Hang on. Okay, Mediha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You missed Monday, but here you are now. And isn't that great? Okay. Here's a card for you, Mediha Ness. Oh, you're the second one to get this. The Knight of Swords reversed. So, are you avoiding a difficult conversation? Just wondering. In what way? Were you feeling stuck? Were you feeling like things were not moving forward? Were you feeling like you did not have answers? Were you feeling like you were not heard? How did this energy manifest in your life? Let's turn it around for you so that that energy can move swiftly away and you can find your words, have your conversations, move forward swiftly. That's what we want. Amy Foreman, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You had the King of Swords reversed on Monday. What do we see for the wrap-up card? There's that Two of Wands, man. This is the card of the hour, I'll tell you what. I think with the King of Swords reversed, starting the week and ending with the Two of Wands, you got out of your head to get in your head. I feel like you got out of negative thinking and into constructive thinking, into the thinking that gives you your plans, your goals, your way forward, and out of the thinking that distracts you and sets you in a place of worry rather than hope. So I think you turn things around for yourself very well. Maria Barisi, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. So nice to see you. So, card for you, card for Anthony, can do. Here we go, Maria. Two of Pentacles reversed. Maria, you are so busy, busy, busy. My mother would say you've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off, which is not a terribly nice image, but that's the one that came to me. Busy, but you're busy doing what you need to do, so that's great. And I think you're kind of wondering, like, are you making the right decision? Are you doing the right thing? Yes, 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 you are. Don't second guess yourself at this point. You just got to move forward. And Anthony, 7 of Pentacles reversed. A lot of questions here about career, about work, about where you want to go, about how you want to get there, about what that looks like for you. And so I feel like that has been a focus. Maybe you're still kind of coming together in your mind about what that looks like, but you will get there. Claire C., you had the Fool on Monday, and again for the newsletter recap. Oh my gosh. Here is a card for today. Not the Fool this time, but sort of similar. The Page of Pentacles reversed. You know, there's so much here about sort of holding on to your youthful energy and stepping forward with your youthful energy. That is really like the whole message. Remember that for those of us who have the privilege of getting older, you know, we can hang on to that youthful energy that keeps us engaged in life in the best way possible. And that's what I think you're doing, and I think you did some steps toward that today. Okay, and Amy, I want to thank you so much for the super sticker. Very kind, really appreciate that. All right, and let's see. Next request is Von Ray. Nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using the members only emoji. You have your friend over, so you listen later. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time with your friend. And here is a card to end the week for you. The Lovers. So this week, I think you really sort of reassessed your priorities and your ways of meeting those priorities. Really tried to think about what's going to fit in your life and how you're going to fit it in your life and how you're going to make that happen. And I think set some good goals. I think you did well this week. Very good. Hey, Christina R. Monday was the 8 of Swords. We know what the anxiety is all about, which is sort of your next educational step. And 2 8s, starting with 1 8, ending with another 8. How cool is that? 8 of Cups is much freer than the 8 of Swords. So you started out constricted, you ended up freer. You started out not knowing how to go where you needed to go. Now you seem to have a plan. So very well done. Raquel Revelta, Art and More, thank you for being a member here. A card for you and for Cassandra. Cassandra is also a member. We appreciate both of you. Thank you for using the members only emoji. And we're going to start, Raquel, with your card. Oh, you're the second one to get this, the Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. Nice that this shows up in its upright presentation. So I think some good things happened this week. You had some good luck, some good energy. But you're also sort of, in a way, preparing for the rainy day, right? Trying to figure out how to live your best life while still being prepared when those unexpected things happen and you have to take care of them. So you're trying to figure out how to balance all of that, and you did a good job with it. Cassandra, let's take a look and see what we got. 6 of Pentacles. So Cassandra, it may be that things are getting better and this week wasn't so bad. It may be that you're finding solutions for the things that have been problematic. But one way or the other this week, I think you helped others. I think you asked for help when you needed it, and I think you were there to do what you need to do. So, well done. Pamela's Insight. So nice to see you. Monday was the 2 of Pentacles. I said production and integration. All right. So, from the 2 of Pentacles, look at that. I shuffled, but you also got the 8 of Cups. So it may be that you're finishing up some projects. It may be that you're leaving some difficult things behind, letting go of some things that have been hurtful, and moving forward towards something new. And that is a beautiful thing indeed. Melissa Grosso, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You started with the Nine of Wands reversed, not the easiest, but how do we end the week? We end the week, man, with the card that this is voted the most popular card of the day, the Two of Wands, looking to your future. Some things have changed in your life that opens some things up. And maybe at work too, you are finding new ways to solve problems and new allegiances, new allies, and finding ways to go forward. So well done. Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Friday, you had the Two of Wands, that very popular card, right? Today, we tie up the week with Judgment reversed. And so this is a reminder that it takes time. It takes time to manifest the things you're working on. You have great ideas, you have great goals, you have great things you want to do. You're still solidifying some of them, and they will take time, but it's right to work toward it. It's right to work toward what you want. And I think you did some of that this week. Okay, Martha Vink, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Sun reversed. Martha, I think some really good things happened this week, but also some things that were distracting and difficult. You know, it's all about where you put your focus, and you have to focus on the good things, and you have to focus on not the good things. Be grateful for it all, and at the end of the day, look toward the light. That's the important thing. All right, JF1, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay. Monday, the Nine of Swords reversed. Well, thank goodness it was reversed. Certainly indicating some healing anyway. And when we look now, oh, look at that. The Wheel of Fortune, the second most popular card today. I think, you came to a place of really appreciating your blessings, appreciating the things in your life that are representative of the good fortune that is yours. And so I think you really came to a good place of gratitude. Hey, Judy Mnuchin, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I think you had the Seven of Wands on Monday. That makes sense. Here is your wrap-up card. The Nine of Wands reversed. Man, if you went from Seven of Wands to Nine of Wands reversed, it's still that same energy. All the things you have to do and all the people you need to find and all the people you need to depend on. And can you sort of take these disparate things and put them together in a way that works? And, so much you're doing, so much you have to do, so much creative energy flying around there. And it's good. Ultimately, it's really, really, really good. It's not always easy. But you do have people that are supportive of you, I believe, and more coming every day. So there's that. Leslie Jones, my friend, nice to see you. I got the Ace of Swords reversed on Monday, and now a card for today. Let's take a look and see. I shuffled, and yet you got the Nine of Wands reversed as well. I wonder this week if you were able to lean on some friends, if you were able to get out from underneath some of the pain and heartache, even for a moment, and find some sunshine. And if you can do that incrementally, a little bit at a time, you'll move yourself forward. Lydia Mephistopheles, I had a hard time doing that today. Nice to see you. The Star was your card on Monday. I remember that. You got like the best card of the bunch. We should give out prizes, right, for the best and worst cards. Anyway. You're the second one to get this, the Sun reversed. So you have the Star, now the Sun, even reversed, not so bad. Just live in your light right now. Your goal is not so much to fix what is broken, but to enjoy what is, to stay in the space of enjoying what is. And I think you did some of that this week. Clumsy Clairvoyant, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Queen of Wands for you. You go. And we end the week with the Ace of Cups reversed. So, I put those two cards together and I see a little bit of making the best of difficult situations. And I see a little bit of being open to great things, but not as much as you could be. That you could push that open even more. In your mind, that door that leads to all the possibilities is cracked open. Slam that bad boy wide open and find all of your possibilities, my friend. Jenny, nice to see you. Monday, the Four of Wands reversed. Today, Temperance reversed. I love that Temperance is a DJ in this. So good, right? Mixing, right? So good. Not the easiest week. All in all, not the easiest week. The important thing you have to do is be patient, find your balance going forward, and whatever it is that is with you that is making things difficult, recognize that you will find your solutions. It will take time, but you will find solutions. Alyssa Jarrett, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Nice to see you. Glad you're here today. Here we go. Alyssa, here's a card for you. Seven of Swords. Alyssa, I wonder if there's something going on that you're questioning. I don't know if you're questioning yourself, questioning a situation, questioning other people, but there's definitely this question like, is this right? Things may not be as they seem. What is your right next move? I think this week it was important for you to be very strategic. And that questioning and that strategy probably is an energy that is going to continue on with you. But the advice is to trust yourself. Laura S., so nice to see you. I saw you over on Instagram. Thanks for coming on over here. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Nine of Swords reversed. I feel like you got a lot on your mind, Laura. Might have been a busy week. Might be just a lot going on with your life and with the things you got. But the thing is, I think this week you may have seen signs that the smoke really is clearing, that things really are getting better, that there really is improvement. Be open to that. Tiffany Michelle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Tiffany, Page of Wands for you. This week, I think you may have tapped into your youthful energy. You might have had some fun. You might have done some creative stuff. You might have learned some stuff. One way or the other, I think you got some great stuff done this week, especially spiritually, creatively, and maybe also in terms of having fun. Fabulous. Karen Hendershot, my friend, so nice to see you. Lori, oh, thank you. That is a nice thing for you to say. You are amazing. Your videos are very inspiring. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. The next request I see is from Elizabeth. Elizabeth Peralta, nice to see you. And you love how I did my hair today. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's different every day. It kind of does itself. You may know this if you have curly hair. Curly hair does itself. You just have to go with, okay, you're hanging this way so you can go over here. You're hanging this way so you can go that way. That's the best you can do. Some days are better than others. Thank you. All right. Here's a card for you, Elizabeth. The Ten of Swords. Girl, what do you got going on there? Was it a tough week? Are you overthinking? Are you in your head too much? Do you have something that is causing you pain physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually? Whatever it is, the important thing going forward, look at what is real. What is real? Pay attention to that. What is manufactured by yourself or someone else? Let that go. That's what you got to do. All right. Jackie Masters. Nice to see you. Thank you for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. So you started the week with the Knight of Wands. Great way to start the week. Let's see how you end the week. Let's see how you end the week. Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I think this week there's some things you've been doing that turned out not to be working well. And so if you do something that's not working well, you have to make changes. And so with the energy of that Knight of Wands, it's really about figuring out, using your creativity, not taking things too heavy, but using your creativity to figure out what works better and solve those problems. Karen Winkle, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. You started with the Knight of Wands. Did your equipment finally arrive? Let's take a look and see. This was to be your first week at work. But since you're working from home, you're waiting for your equipment. As of Monday, it had not yet arrived. But it looks like it did, and it looks like you got to work. Now look at this. You started with the Knight of Wands. Now you're the Queen of Wands. Bang, bang. What great growth. That really suggests that you are moving forward in exactly the right direction, and you did a great job this week. And you just set the stage for more great stuff going forward. Very well done. Ashley! Yeah, you tried to keep your anger issues in check this week as I advised you to. Did not work out so well. I'm so sorry. That's all right. It's all right. So, here's your end of the week card. The Three of Wands. But you know what? You did some good things this week too, and planted some good seeds for things going forward. It's all right. You did okay. You did okay. You know, the key is paying attention to your own enterprise and the things that matter to you. All right. Chara Saddlemeyer, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Okay, we're doing you and Corey today. Thanks for using the members only emoji. So we'll do you first. Your Monday card was the King of Pentacles reversed. All right. And now the Seven of Wands reversed. So I think this week, maybe you stepped down from being scared, from being defensive. Maybe you asked a friend for help. Maybe you recognize that you're not all alone in the world. I hope, because that would be a good thing. All right. And for Corey started with Temperance reversed. All right, Corey, let's see where we're at now. Also, Temperance reversed, right back to where you started from. So this is a lesson for you, figuring out what you want in your life, figuring out how to keep your own patience, how to keep your own balance, figure out how, what do you have access to? What are your tools? What do you have available to you? What are the ingredients that you can use to create what you want? And I think you're still working on that. And you keep working on that until you figure it out. Oh, Karen, I love the way you put this. How are the happenings of my week that I wasn't aware of? Cool. Love it, love it. Right, and that's like what we can always say. Well, that didn't feel like my week. Well, it was. You just weren't aware of it, right? We can always say that. The things that readers say when they get it wrong, right? Oh, it's there. You're just not aware of it. Although sometimes that's true. Sometimes that's true. I had someone come into the office this week. Last time I saw her, which was the first time I saw her, was 3 years ago. More than that, maybe 4 years ago. She came in. It was very clear in her card she was freshly divorced. And so I asked her, I was like, so when I saw you, those years ago, what did I say about that? And she said, I just listened to the recording. You said that your husband is a very complex man. And you said it in such a way that I knew that there was trouble brewing, and indeed there was. So there you go. All right. So Karen Hendershot, I don't know why that elicited that story, but it did. Forgive me. Here we go. 10 of Wands. Well, I think you probably were aware of this. A lot of hard work and a lot of stuff going on. A lot of emotional heavy lifting for yourself and for others, trying to be helpful to others too. And, maybe it is time to sort of evaluate. What are you doing for others that you don't need to? And what are you carrying in your mind and heart that is making things harder rather than easier? Now, the other thing that we need to talk about here, though, is just how capable you are. We should never, and you should never underestimate your capability. But just because you are capable to do a bunch of things does not mean that you should always be so put upon. Hope that makes sense. Hey, Cheryl Jefferson, my friend, nice to see you. Grandbabies are doing great. If you go in the community thread, that's where you should see pictures, but that's my hint to put up a new picture, and so I shall. Okay, here we go. Here's a card for you, Cheryl Jefferson, the Hierophant Reversed. This week you did it your way. You didn't worry so much about what other people said or what the rules are or any of that. You did what works for you, and that is always the best way. For you, your way is the best way. All right, Katie Kondo, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thank you for the super sticker. You started the week with the Knight of Cups. Here is the wrap-up. The King of Wands. I tell you what, man, now that you've freed up your mind and heart, you are going to your place of creativity, you are going to your place of leadership, you are going to your place of spirituality, and all of that is leading you in the right direction. Very well done. Arlette, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Arlette, the Page of Cups. So this can be a message of love from one in spirit. This week, I think, or I hope, that you were really aware of how much you are loved. Friends, family, spiritually, whatever. There is just this sense of you communicating your love to others and others communicating their love to you. If that didn't happen as much as you should, this is just a reminder of how much you are loved and how much you are love. This also is about being a student, and so you might have learned some things this week that were very helpful to you. In the country, nice to see you. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Three of Pentacles reversed. So there may have been something this week that did not go the way you wanted it to, something that didn't work the way you wanted it to. It may be this week that you had some time off from responsibilities. It may be that you did not get the recognition that you should have for something good that you have done. The thing is, figure out, what is working, what is not working, and let that inform your decisions going forward. And step away from anything that is not working the way it should. DeAndre, I'm happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Fool reversed. So, you're making a lot of changes in your life. And I think there are people who are saying, you can't do what you want to do. You can't. And I think sometimes you question yourself too. And I think this might have been a week of questioning how to go forward and what to do and how to make it all work. When you need to ask for advice, ask the people who are able to help you, not the people who are holding you back. That's the important thing. Hey, Kathy Martinez, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You're new here, so glad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Nine of Wands reversed. So this week may have been a little bit of a tough week for you, Kathy. I hope that you know that you do have friends around you and people you can ask for help when you need it. I hope you know, and I think this week really proved this, that there are times you need to stand up and be defensive of yourself, and other times you need to kind of back down. You can't die on every hill, if you know what I mean. So picking and choosing your battles, I think, is part of this as well. At the end of the day, there's a lot here about healing, whether that's of body, mind, or spirit. And this week you may have done some things that were focused on healing, and that is very appropriate. All right. Oh, look at that, Robin Renee. That makes so much sense. What good feedback. Yesterday, my professor advisor informed me that I'm close to completion. Very good. Very beautiful confirmation. Very good. Okay, hang on a minute. Here we go. Horse Van Dun, you're next. All right. Thanks for being a member here, Horse Van Dun. Thanks for using members only emojis. Monday's card was Death. Here is a card today, the Eight of Pentacles. So I think this week you really did a lot of learning, a lot of growth, a lot of production, a lot of making things happen. So you used that energy of transformation to really move forward in a beautiful way. Well done. Anna Kay, so nice to see you. Anna Kay, Justice Reversed. This week you may have felt a little out of balance. You may have felt that there's something unfair that you're dealing with. You may have had to stand up for something to create something better for yourself or for people around you. And this may be a fight that you have not yet won. So keep on standing in defense of yourself and of what matters. That's the important thing. Oh, DeAndre, we were talking earlier about the dog named Chaos. You have a pet named Chaos too. That's so cool. Okay. Oh, Alyssa, this is really good feedback. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I don't usually do this. But Alyssa, this is so interesting. As regards the cards you got, is the change... Well, is this job, if you get it, is it really a dream job? You know, you're going to have to follow through and do all the research. Oh, yeah, there it is. That was the card that came up for you, maybe? Do all the research. It may not be what you think it is. Okay, your equipment arrived yesterday, Karen. Okay. Well, at least you got 2 days in. Okay. Autumn Pond, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you to wrap up your week. The Three of Wands. You did well this week. A lot of success, a lot of good plans in the works going forward. You are really being successful and setting yourself up for success. So you keep doing that. Well done. All right. All right, Sun Spirit Tarot. Sun Spirit Tarot, the Queen of Cups. I think this week you really tried to be aware of your emotional well-being and to really be in a place of nurturing your own heart. That was the right thing and continues to be the right thing going forward. Okay, Anna Kay, you stay safe on that drive, all right? So my friends, this is last call for readings, y'all. If I happen to miss you, I am so sorry. Please do reiterate. Yes, I did do you, Jackie, and I don't remember what it was, so you're going to have to watch the replay. I'm so sorry. So my friends, if I accidentally skipped you, let me know. If you haven't asked yet, but you want to, please do. Please do. You know, the person I'm thinking about is Kim Morse. I thought you were here. I know that you're a member, and thank you for being a member. But did I pull? Yes, I did. I think I did. Yeah. You know, and this is what happens once I'm done. I'm like, did I get that person? Did I get that person? Did I get that person? Right? You know, it's like I'm sharing with you the inner anxieties after I do this, you know. Anyway, because when I'm in it, I'm just in it, right? So, thank you for being in it with me. Really appreciate you. Hey, TK, so nice to see you. Oh, I hope you're doing well. We miss you so much here. Here is a card for you. You got it too. The Nine of Wands reversed, man. I think this week was really about rest and recovery for you. really needing to take time to dig in, to find your creativity, to figure out how things are going to go forward. And I think you're doing a good job kind of building your new life. So very well done. My friends, I'll be back tomorrow, 12:30 p.m., I believe, for your Saturday Psychic Sampler. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you to everyone who helped out with Super Chat and Super Sticker today. New people, please do subscribe. Members, thank you so much for your continued support of this channel. I am available for readings today, tomorrow, Sunday, and next week. I've got some openings. How you can reach out is all in the description. Please do. I'll look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much.